because there's going to be obviously probably really super fast teams. I know you guys might be a fast team, but generally, you know, you got to pick your race. You know, you got to, but you won't know that until probably the first minute, and you'll see. Okay, now we know who are fast. But I don't know. You might be able to scope it out from teams last year. You know.
Yeah, we have some teams in mind that are going to be like the fast.
Oh, 5 hours or 5 hours.
I don't know if your record got broken then.
The record?
Didn't you guys hold the record in this boat?
No. This was the second boat. There's a guy named Mark Gillespie. He had these boats built. So Dale Craft bought this off of Mark, and Mark had another boat built that was lighter and a little bit faster, but tippier. And I had thoughts that if you guys were going to expand your team, that would be the boat to get. So you actually have this boat and the other boat, which is a little faster. But I think that's the boat that set the record.
Oh, all right. I thought this was...
I mean, this at one time did set the record, but then once the other boat was built,
it got broken.
Yeah, matter of fact, when I raced this boat, that was the first rate for the other one, and the only way we could stay with them if they let us stay with them. So, you know, they beat us by 20 minutes the first day, and then they let us stay with them the rest. But, I mean, the difference in speed is not that much, but it's enough that
over time.
Plus, they were just a stronger team than my team. So those two things, you know, we really didn't have much of a chance. We made them worried a couple times because I could wake ride them, and so they had a hard time getting away from us. But once they did, then they walked away. But yeah, I just be careful. You want to, like, pacing yourself is really important. Eating, drinking, before you're hungry, before you're thirsty. And any candy bars you see along the way, yeah, snag them. You know. Yeah. Even there'll be times along the portages, there'll be water stations. You know, grab a bottle. It doesn't hurt. You know, to make sure you supplement your drinking. So make sure that you're going to have enough. In a pinch, you know, we used to never take water. We just drank out of the lake. I don't know if it's that clean anymore, but and if you're desperate, if you're out in the middle of the lake, it's probably still clean enough to drink. But you might want to ask the local about that.
Yeah.
The river water, no, but the lakes there, they're pretty clean up there. At least 20 years ago when I used to do that. We used to just take a cup on a string, like a mug, just drink right out of the water, right out of the lake.
That's why you're such a good guy.
That's why I'm so skinny. I got parasites all through me.
All right, you guys ready to get back?
Yeah. Now, one thing that wouldn't hurt before you go is just to you know, get some dish soap and just wash the boat. That layer of crud, it's not going to make that much of a difference, but you want to start out with a clean boat every day. I mean, that river's that's a lot cleaner than the river, but you see the scum on the that'll, you know, make a difference. But,
I never thought of that. There was a leaf on the front.
Oh yeah, that's another thing, Dan.
It was spraying me.
Did you? You kind of want to learn how to do that, which is basically this. You want to just go like that. Yeah, especially in Brown's track. Yeah, if you got this stuck on your bow.
Does that makes a difference then?
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, we were doing that the whole way up. Good practice.
Well, I mean.
Nah,
but you'll get used to that too. You almost hardly don't miss a thing. You just go like this and just keep paddling. You just go like that.
Yeah, that won't be an issue.
And knock the crud off. But yeah, you should. You don't have to do that with just the one little strand, but
it was spraying up on me.
As soon as it starts spraying up, yeah, just give it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, our C2s do that too all the time. They'll get loaded up with seaweed. And,
okay.
We'll have to think about that baler. I'm a little concerned because
I wouldn't mind.
We might want to do
12-volt little.
We might want to give you some scoops, like you take like a Clorox bottle and tie a string on it, so you got and cut it so it's like a scoop, and have 2 or 3 of them.
What if we just got a, I know they're not that expensive, just a this little 12-volt pump, or you know, just a little battery power pump.
Yeah, I've got one. Yeah, I was gonna say that'll be something we should rig up.
We can just like.
I'll bring that Sunday morning.
We can put we can stick it right to the bottom with like a filter around it so you can clean the shit off of it.
Yeah.
Just so it's just sucking water.
Well, what I have, it's actually a bilge pump for a boat.
All right.
And has a little float.
Yeah.
So as soon as you get about a 1/4 inch of water, it floats up, turns the motor on, and the little hose spurts. You know, I have it.
And it's not that heavy.
Yeah,
right?
and it worked great. Yeah.
I think that'd be our best bet, so Oliver doesn't have to.
Yeah.
F with the bailey.
Right. I mean, you have it as. So you should have a plan A, B, and C. If the motor craps out, the baler doesn't work, at least you have a couple scoops. You can scoop out the water.
Just attach under the seat or whatever.
Under the seat, yeah, they can just be floating around. You don't. I mean, Clorox bottles are kind of. I'm just thinking maybe a quart Clorox that has like a little. You can just make little scoops, you know. Yep. I'll try to remember that for Sunday morning.
You coming
too.
Sunday morning?
I'm planning on it.
All right. Even here at 6:30. Like a half-gallon milk jug, if you just cut.
Yeah.
Just the bottom.
Yeah, but I'll remember my pump too, so we can get that going.
We don't have much water in right now, though.
Yeah, it's good. Well,
we have a seal now.
Yeah.
That's true too.
We covered up almost all the rivets.
Yeah, that probably makes a difference. No, that graphics looks good. Yeah. Now you need just a shark's mouth on the front.
We talked about it.
You ever see those on the Spitfires?
Yeah.
They had at the race last year, someone had a boat with that.
Yeah. A couple lightning bolts.
Yeah, we need those.
Flames.
All right, guys, you ready?
Wait, actually, we'll switch later on down here. All right, let's go now.
So last time, Jeff, we went 2 hours up.
Yeah.
It took us an hour to get back.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is where I grew up in this area.
Oh yeah.
I used to camp out on these islands. There was a trailer park up on the hill there. We had a river lot down here. It was great. Howdy. Yeah, your stroke there, is it Colin, right? Yeah. You probably want to try to keep your arms a little straighter. And think about driving down. I don't know if can you see my stroke here? See how I'm just kind of keeping it. There you go. That's better. Your arms won't tire out as much if they're kind of keep them at one angle while you're paddling. And I don't see anybody coming back too far, which is great. You still want to think about keeping the stroke, you know, kind of ahead of your thigh. That's really good. You see the stock coming up once you guys do a little interval to the stock.
Alright, Hamilton guys.
Now when you have the wheels under the boat, how many guys usually work it like this? 4 maybe, or just 2? Okay. I mean, if you have like those stretches on pavement, sometimes it's easier. Yeah, just for 3 guys or 4. Yeah. And then those paths where you sort of can use the wheels, but the other times you have to lift over the rocks. That's where you want everybody's hand on the boat, so because you really want to protect your wheels. If whenever it's really rocky, make sure you take the weight off the wheels. I think I told you when we did it. I don't know, it was the first day maybe. I think we weren't thinking about lifting the boat. Yeah, we had a couple rocks that popped the tires, bent the rims. So because of that, I'm probably should look around and make sure, look at your wheels, make sure you have a spare tube tire, maybe an extra rim, in case it happens. But like you said, you guys, for the most part, plan B is just to carry it. So, because really you can only use the wheels maybe a third of the time because it's not suited for wheels. It's too rocky. It's more than rocky, it's got boulders. You guys got to do a switch, then sprint to the bridge. Okay, now push it to the bridge.